Hi everyone, it's great to see you. I am so excited because last night I had a special delivery, a new hydrangea, and this hydrangea actually, I probably should have unboxed it last night, but it was a little late, so I made it wait till this morning, and I'm going to share that with you. So this is not a sponsored video, but this hydrangea is ordered from Hydrangeas Plus. And if you're looking for some more unusual hydrangeas that you might not be able to find at your local nursery, Hydrangeas Plus online is a great place to order from. So this is my second year ordering from them. Last year I ordered 2 different hydrangeas, and I want to show you how beautifully they are doing. So the first one is in a planter here. So this is my bag in the pot. So underneath here, yes, there is a very large pot. And I have a bag in the center with this gorgeous vanilla swirl hydrangea. And there are still a couple blossoms left here that are just fading out. But they looked so beautiful. What a great bush. And look at how big it is. So one of the things I like about Hydrangeas Plus is that you can select how old a plant you want. So I always choose the most mature plant that I can get. And in this case, I ordered a 3-year plant. So you can see, like, I ordered it last year. Look at how big this hydrangea is. Just fabulous. Now, the other one that I ordered from them, over here we have the other hydrangea that I ordered from Hydrangeas Plus last year. It is this big bush here. So I have a squash plant, yes, right in the middle, a patty pan squash, which we did harvest 2 squash from just recently. And then I have planted the other hydrangea that I got from them, Hydrangea Love, directly in the ground last fall. It survived that harsh winter, and look, we still have a blossom on here. So beautiful. I just love this. So, you know, when you see a good place to order from where you can get hydrangeas that maybe you can't find other places, of course you want to order more. So I have a special hydrangea that arrived, and this one is called Sweet Fantasy. Okay, so when Hydrangeas Plus ships their hydrangeas, they have always come in these long, skinny boxes. And you just have to slit the tape on the top. And you should really be ready to plant these when you unbox them, which is why late last night I was not ready to plant right away. And when you open this up, you're going to find that they package them very securely, very nicely. Look at this, all wrapped up in paper. You can tell this is the bottom of it. It's heavy. There we go. Oh, and don't forget, they put in a catalog too, which I love. It's like a Christmas catalog. So don't throw that away when it comes, because it just provides so much joy for the future, even if it's in the winter. Okay. Then I'm just going to take off the rubber bands. Great. So here it is. I mean, it is hot. We know how hot it has been. They are located on the other side of the U.S. and Oregon. And here, look at how fabulous this plant looks. So this is exactly what you want when you're ordering online. So whatever they have for their system of being able to ship their hydrangeas all the way from Oregon to the northeast corner here, it's working for them. We have tons of beautiful growth. This growth looks really healthy. This has been, I think they shipped it on Monday and it arrived on Friday. So, I mean, considering it's been in a box that whole time, this is fabulous. Sweet Fantasy has that beautiful tie-dyed look. It has stripes and speckles of darker pink on a lighter pink, or if you're in more acidic soil, a darker blue on a lighter blue. So just really unique. Now, you know that I like to take my more unique hydrangeas and frequently put them in a pot, just to make sure that next year I get to see those beautiful blossoms. So I am going to do my usual bag in a pot for this one so I can overwinter it inside the shed. Now, the cold hardiness is down to zone 5 and we're 6B, so it should be fine even if you choose to plant this outside, but we know that we are having weird weather in the U.S. right now, and I want beautiful blooms next year, whether we have another polar vortex or tons of snow, whatever. whatever happens. So for me, I think putting it in a planter is a very good choice. Whenever you're going to, plant your hydrangea in a planter, remember you want to use a potting mix, not a soil, so that you have good drainage from your mix that's within the bag here. So I'm going to grab some potting mix. I'm also going to grab the Biotone starter fertilizer. Yes, it's pretty late in the year to be using any fertilizer, but there's an exception, and that's when you're planting a new plant either in the ground or a pot. It's okay to give them some of that Biotone starter fertilizer. It will help them build a bigger root base in the time that we have left in this season. So when I'm planting up something in one of these bags, I like to add some of the potting mix to the bottom, and then you can sort of make space for the root ball. So I'm just making that space in here for the root ball, and then I'll add more potting mix around it. So most of the plants, of course, that get shipped to you, you're going to find that the root ball is wrapped in plastic to sort of keep some of that moisture in while they're being shipped. You're just going to want to make sure you carefully remove that. And these roots look really great. So notice how good these roots look. You're not seeing any winding around here to have it be pot bound. That's one of the reasons that I like to put them in the grow bags, because their roots will continue to spread out delicately like this, and then when it hits the air, they just stop growing. They don't get real thick and wrapped around. So this is exactly how you want your plant to look when you're putting it in. And if it doesn't look like this, so say you get a plant and it is really root bound, you're going to want to be kind of harsh and take a serrated knife and cut off the part that is all wrapped up, so that then your roots can branch out like this. And that will not hurt your plant. It will actually help it immensely. Oh, this is looking so good. I'm going to add a little bit more dirt, but first a handful of the Biotone. So what I do is I just do a handful and I sprinkle it all around. I want the roots to access this, so I'm not putting it down the bottom. I'm actually putting it more towards the top, because then as I water, it's going to sink down. And I'm going to put this right into my nursery pot to sort of help give it that structure. I'll know how much more dirt to stuff in here. And we're really looking pretty good. I want it nice and straight, so I want a little bit more on this side. There we go. Oh, this is going to be so beautiful. And when you think it's this size already, when it comes back next year, you know, this is going to be just a really beautiful, full hydrangea. And I'm just tucking this in all around. Whoops. You want to make sure you get the dirt in the grow bag. Don't let it slip down in between the grow bag and the nursery pot here. And you want to turn it a few times to make sure that it's straight. Now, you know, hydrangea, they're good. They're going to grow straight up the next year, which is fine. But you do sort of want to try to keep them centered if possible and growing straight up. Oh, I love how this looks. Now, of course, with a plant that has been shipped and traveled all those miles, you do want to give it a really good watering before you let it go, but this is looking fabulous. So I hope that you get a chance, even if it's just to browse, to get online and see some of those beautiful hydrangea that are out there and available, because it is just really, really fun to see so many varieties that one day you could be adding to your garden. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.